I'm a time traveller. My spacecraft? The European train. The destination? Worlds before capitalism. Join me, Jerry Van Klinken and Helene, on a trip through time. Today, Tellus, Mother Earth. This is probably the most expensive salt shaker in the world. It was made in solid gold in 1543 for the French king Francis I by the Italian goldsmith and sculptor and author and sword fighter Benvenuto Cellini. The two figures are Poseidon, to represent the sea, and Tellus, to represent the earth. Together, they represented the entire cosmos, ruled, of course, by Francis I and his dynasty. Helene had read about this artwork in Cellini's autobiography, and when our train stopped for 2 nights in Vienna, she insisted we go to the museum to see it. Most people just rushed past. We spent ages looking at this magnificent thing from every angle. Both are nude. Tellus is particularly gorgeous, sensuously touching her breast as if to highlight her nurturing energy, and as always she has flowers bound in her hair. I was once a geologist. The earth was my subject. Back then, not a she, but an it, a lump of rock, to be quarried. But here we see her as I now realise she really is, not an it, but Tellus, Mother Earth, beautiful, loving, nurturing, the source of life. St. Francis of Assisi, 800 years ago, described her in his beautiful Canticle of the Sun as Sister Mother Earth, who sustains us and governs us and who produces varied fruits with coloured flowers and herbs. Attributing personalities to natural features is not a form of pre-scientific ignorance. It's a sensitive recognition that the earth is alive and we're part of her. We also have a relation with ocean. We found him here in a museum in Rome, a reclining giant. Homer, 2,800 years ago, wrote that everything actually started with him. Quote, Oceanus, from whom the gods are sprung, and Mother Tethys. Unquote. Our life depends on the ocean. Poisoning it with carbonic acid and heating it until the coral dies is not respect. These Dutch students we saw were probably learning that lesson too when they photographed themselves with Oceanus. Next time, pre-capitalist cities.